All right, today is video 9 of one video a day during this quarantine. And today I have probably one of my bestest friends, I would say, Lacey Moen. If you do not, if you do not know who Lacey is, you're definitely missing out. Lacey and I have been friends for, I've known Lacey for what, 10 years?
Not a long time since we sewed you into your bridesmaid's dress.
And she did my makeup for one of my girlfriend's weddings. So Lacey,
we just aged ourselves, Tabitha.
Oh geez, not 10 years, right?
I mean, I'm 22, so when I was 12, we were taking care of each other. It's fine. Fine.
Exactly. Lacey is the owner of Earthly Beauty Bar. Along with that, she is an author, speaker, just a brow expertise. She's helped me, which I need her right now, even though I can't.
You and everybody else right now. Poor Lane's getting real hairy.
And also, she ran for city council last year as well.
I did.
So,
yeah.
Lacey, do you have anything else, like, introduce yourself? I guess I kind of gave you an intro, but tell us a little bit about you and what you're doing during this quarantine.
Oh my Lord. So, like she said, I'm Lacey Moen. I am known as Lacey Face on Instagram and trying to get TikTok famous, slowly but surely. I have a daughter who's 10 and she is almost taller than me. She's amazing. I've got a great man in my life, and I've owned Earthly Beauty Bar for 9 years, which is crazy to me. I've been an esthetician for 15 years before it was cool to be an esthetician, when we didn't have Pinterest or Instagram, or even, I think, Facebook had maybe not even just started, or like it just started being something, and MySpace. I had my top 8, I had my playlist, it was dope. But so before it was a thing to be into this, and before we actually had tutorials, before we had, the way that makeup is I started this, and I didn't even realize I had a talent at it. And I've been obsessed with faces ever since. I've been obsessed with eyebrows. I just really, truly love people. And it's a great, I guess that's pulls me into how am I doing during this quarantine. I miss people, right? I created this incredible business where every 30 to 45 minutes, I have a new friend in my chair, almost 7 days a week. Been trying to redo my schedule, but like, I'm at my shop every day and I see between 10 and 15 clients a day, and they're my friends. Like, I don't even like using the term clients because I legit love everyone there. I remember everything about them. And there's so many people that I want to just be like, how are you? And what's going on? And I'm a hugger. Like, I am a hugger. Like, I'm known for that. So like, I just really would like to, I'd like to hug everyone right now. I miss you all. And, but this has been a great, a lot of my friends have been saying, like, you need to take time, and you need to take time for yourself. And boy, howdy, was I forced to, and a lot of people right now, I posted a post that said, like, the state of Idaho said that salons were non-essential. Again, I would like to reiterate, and I don't think any of us agree with that. I think salons are essential, not just for, the way that the world functions, but the fact that we are one of the only businesses that are trained and licensed, and we're inspected. Like, we take care of the cleanliness part. That's what we do. We are so vigilant about, not cross-contaminating and making sure all our ducks are in a row and we're insured and all those kind of things that go into it. I think that this is a business that I think is overlooked, and I think that we bring a lot to the community. And I think that when you go through your schooling, there's never this like what to do in case of a global pandemic. That was never in any of our training, right? Never. So I think all of us, salon owners, cosmetologists, estheticians, all of us, tattoo artists, even, like, all of us out there, like, we are in such a no man's land that it is bizarre. But back to the fact that, like, this has forced me to stay home. This has forced me to, go through boxes that I haven't gone through in a long time, and, really kind of like take some time for me. And, I would like to say sleep, but I don't think I do that. I think that's just part of who I am. I'm not a sleeper. I'm a night person. I'm a morning person. But it's caused me to cook. I've sewed 2 buttons. Who am I?
I'm impressed. So one of the things I love about Lacey is when I'm guilty. I go sit on her couch and I see
Guilty.
people. I love it. I love it. What she does for me, and I think everyone that sits in her chair, is we always leave her chair feeling better about ourselves. Not only like we feel more beautiful, which I love that I say, I feel beautiful today. She goes, no, you're just more beautiful. It's
You're
yeah,
beautiful.
and it's how you feel on the inside. She'll give you a pep talk. She'll brighten your day, give you something to look at, or if you are struggling with something, she has the best outlook. So,
Well, I think it's because I just truly like when it comes down to it, like I want to be a light in everyone's world, and I want there to be the friend that tells you the truth. I think that you get a lot of people out there that just want to be yes men and say things like that, but the reality is that sometimes it takes somebody kind of being like, well, what have you thought about it like this? Have you thought about it like this? And even in this whole like thing that's going on, we have to look at what this can do for us, because life is not what happens to you, life is what happens for you. And so these are all these things that we have to be looking at this and trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel. And I swear it's on a train, you know, it's going to be something that brings us out of this. It's going to be better.
I agree. And Lacey posted a video the other day about she is still getting ready and doing her makeup, her hair. And I just thought it was an interesting fact, because then I started doing it. I know the brows, I know we all miss.
Look how pink I am. Do you see how pink this is? This is normally red.
I know, bright red. That's like your staple. And I think that tell people like kind of the thought process behind getting ready and how it can make you feel, especially with people that deal with depression or anxiety. It's just a little bit, but I thought it was a really super important key.
I think that everybody has their level of comfortableness in getting ready. You know, I don't think that everybody should wake up and do a full glam every day. I do think this is a great opportunity to try out different makeup techniques because you have no place to go. You know, try doing those false lashes every day. And if you hate them, don't do them and get lash extensions. But these are, I love the fact that we now have time to play, you know, but what for me though, like if I don't start my day with, you know, taking a shower last night or taking a shower in the morning and getting ready and putting on my face, I don't feel like I am nearly as productive. You know, it's like, to me, it's like finishing, like I'm going to put on underwear. I'm not always going to put on a bra because I don't have to go anywhere. But, I mean, like I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to feel like, because at the end of the day, like I don't do this for anybody but myself. Right. Like I do this because when I feel put together, I just feel better. Right. Mm-hmm. And again, if that means for you, that's just like a mascara and some lip stuff or whatever, you know, I just think it's all about like, I don't want to lose my pattern. Life is going to go back to normal. Right. Mm-hmm. And if I fall off this wagon, it is so hard to get back into that routine. Right. But now's the time, if you have like a person that you're watching and you want to try a tutorial or something like that, like this is the time to like really kind of put yourself, you know, you have the time.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, this is a perfect time in the comments. So after I post this, tell Lacey how much you want tutorial videos, because we want Lacey to do videos. So please.
It's so hard for me.
Lacey.
I know that this is something that I'm doing for Tabitha because I love Tabitha very much, but just like all of you, I'm super insecure. You know, we all have things that we don't like. I'm, you know, terrified about, you know, if somebody's not going to like something I say or somebody's not going to like what I did. And it's really hard to kind of get out of that headspace and realize that there's people that do want to see it. I do have to say it's time for me to invest in some better technology, like when it comes to, you know, maybe a different camera and some software to edit photos or edit video. I don't want to bore you. I've thought about maybe doing a live getting ready. But you know, I don't know if that's something that would be really, I don't know. I feel like sometimes the fear of failing is a little bit, I mean, like I get in my own head, I think more than you guys realize. And so I'm trying really hard to kind of do some educating out there, but just, you know, I'm working on it.
Perfect. So to end our video, I would love.
What? We're ending?
I know.
We just started.
Well, pause and you and I can keep talking.
Okay, deal.
I can only upload so much. So, would you tell everyone that's listening, and I know a lot of people that are come to you, follow you. Maybe you're now, after this is over, they're going to start getting their brows done, come in for waxing. She's got tons of great girls that do hair. What is one way that the community can help Lashes help Earthly Beauty Bar?
I think this is something that I've been asked a lot. It's a very complicated time for us right now. Some of our suppliers of different products that we have are hard to get in touch with because they're on a situation where they don't have product coming in. There's just, the community works in such a, it's like a machine that just needs different things to go to run perfectly. But when it comes to me, I get a lot of people that are asking me to buy gift cards and things like that. I've actually had a few clients that have said to me, like, Lacey, can I just pay for my appointment? I know I won't be there, but I still want to support you. That is beyond, I mean, like, to have a heart like that is so kind. I think for me, more than anything, is as soon as we get the green light to go back to work, when we start reaching out, because my schedule, I book out for months. So I have appointments booked into like June. I have all of my weddings.
Oh, yeah. Especially summer and all your weddings.
Right, and all my snowbirds come back, but my schedule is going to be, fantastic, and I will work until midnight if I have to every night. Like, everybody knows me, like, I will accommodate, and that's one thing that Earthly Beauty Bar is known for, is accommodating, because people have jobs and people have lives, and we want to make it to where you can have a luxury experience with us and have some services done. But what it comes down to, for me personally, I want you to spend your money on things that you need right now, because right now it's not about wants. Right now we're about needs. And I think that that's a perspective that we've all kind of like brought in, that I've really taken from this. So for me, it's not so much now that I need some help, is when it's time to get back to work, I'm going to be making sure that everybody's on my schedule and that we can make it work. And we're just going to go forward running as soon as we can get back to all this. But it's kind of hard when you, like, I've had a lot of people start doing gift certificates for clients, and that works for some people. For me, it's not something that helps me out, because what happens is in 3 months when I go to do a service, I've already spent that money. Right? And this is real life, and I don't want to put myself into a hole in the future. So what I've decided is, it's something that's important to me, is if you want to, we're just going to continue going. And I want everybody to take care of their kids and take care of their, the things that need to be taken care of. What are things that we need right now? And at the end of the day, I think that as much as I love my business and I made a choice to get into a luxury industry.
Yep.
Period. And I know that there's pros and cons to that.
Yes. Well, thank you, Lacey.
I love you very, very much. And thank you
thank you so much for doing this with me. And if people want to get a hold of you, just get on your Instagram, what's the best?
Slide right into my DM. That's how I like it. Just slide right in, you guys.
Follow her on Instagram, Facebook, I was going to say Twitter.
I do tweet, but I don't tweet. I just am a watcher on Twitter. And then I on TikTok, Lisa Face. And then I don't have a LinkedIn because I'm not cool like Tabitha. So here we are.
I know. I went to go tag you in my LinkedIn and just couldn't find you.
Yeah, because I'm not there.
All right. Well, thank you again, Lacey.